Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel where I talk about climate change and its impacts on human health. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. Also, follow me on Instagram and check out my other videos on YouTube for more content. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the greatest public health achievements of our time, the global effort to eradicate polio. Polio is a viral disease that can cause paralysis or death, especially in children under 5 years of age. It used to be one of the most feared diseases in the world, affecting millions of people every year. But thanks to the hard work and dedication of many partners, we are now very close to making polio history. The Global Polio Eradication Initiative, GPEI, is a public-private partnership led by national governments with 6 core partners: the World Health Organization, WHO, Rotary International, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance. The GPEI was launched in 1988 with the goal of eradicating polio worldwide. Since then, the GPEI has made remarkable progress in reducing polio cases by 99%. In 2020, Africa was declared free of wild poliovirus, leaving only 2 countries where polio remains endemic: Afghanistan and Pakistan. The GPEI has also prevented over 18 million cases of paralysis and saved over 1.5 million lives. The GPEI uses a combination of routine immunization, supplementary immunization campaigns and surveillance of possible outbreaks to interrupt the transmission of poliovirus. The main vaccine used by the GPEI is the oral polio vaccine, OPV, which contains weakened live virus and is easy to administer by mouth. The OPV can also provide herd immunity by spreading from vaccinated children to unvaccinated ones. However, OPV has some limitations. In rare cases, the weakened virus in OPV can mutate and regain the ability to cause disease. This can result in circulating vaccine-derived poliovirus, CVDPV, which can also paralyze or kill children. To prevent this, the GPEI is gradually phasing out OPV and replacing it with inactivated polio vaccine, IPV, which contains killed virus and does not pose any risk of vaccine-derived polio. But eradicating polio is not an easy task. There are many challenges and obstacles that hinder the final push to end polio. Some of these include insecurity and violence in conflict-affected areas, low immunization coverage and quality, poor sanitation and hygiene conditions, population movement and migration, misinformation and mistrust about vaccines, and limited financial and human resources. The COVID-19 pandemic has also disrupted polio eradication efforts. In 2020, many countries had to pause or postpone their vaccination campaigns and immunization activities due to lockdowns, travel restrictions and health system overload. This resulted in an increase in polio outbreaks and cases, especially of CVDPV2. One of these outbreaks is happening right now in Kenya, where 4 cases of CVDPV2 have been detected in Hagadera refugee camp, which is the second largest refugee camp in the world with over 100,000 refugees. This is a very alarming situation because CVDPV2 is a highly infectious disease that can cause permanent paralysis or death, especially in children under 5 years of age. Hagadera refugee camp is located in eastern Kenya, near the border with Somalia. The living conditions in the camp are overcrowded, the rate of malnutrition is high, the water and sanitation facilities are poor, and there is frequent population movement with neighboring Somalia. These factors create a favorable environment for the virus to circulate among unvaccinated people for a long time. The genetic analysis of the virus samples showed that they are linked to the CVDPV2 circulating in Bonadir, Somalia. This means that there is a risk of cross-border transmission and further spread of the disease. The World Health Organization has declared this outbreak as a regional public health emergency that requires urgent action. To stop this outbreak and prevent more cases, UNICEF and its partners are working with the governments of Kenya and Somalia to intensify their surveillance and immunization activities, especially in high-risk areas such as refugee camps, border areas, and urban slums. They are also conducting catch-up vaccination campaigns for children who missed their routine immunization due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The oral polio vaccine, OPV, is still the best way to protect children from polio and prevent outbreaks of CVD-PV2. However, OPV alone is not enough to eradicate polio. That's why there is also a need to introduce the inactivated polio vaccine, IPV, which contains killed virus and does not pose any risk of vaccine-derived polio. UNICEF also urges all travelers to and from affected areas to be fully vaccinated against polio and to carry a proof of vaccination with them. This will help to prevent the international spread of the disease and protect other countries from potential outbreaks. I hope you learned something new from this video and that you are aware of the importance of polio vaccination. Polio is a preventable disease that can have devastating consequences for children and their families. We have the tools and the knowledge to end polio once and for all, but we need your help and support. Please share this video with your friends and family, and encourage them to get vaccinated if they haven't already. Together, we can make history and make polio a thing of the past. Thank you for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about polio eradication and what other topics you want me to cover in future videos. Stay tuned for more videos on climate change and health. See you next time.